In 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, welcome to
Babes on Tape. This is our very first episode. Our girl Ola here is really, really nervous.
I'm so nervous.
But this is something we've been dying to do.
For like 2 years now.
For 2 years. We have a lot to say. There's a lot.
And a lot is going to be said. We're not going to hold back like some people. This is like, basically like diary entries. Do you know what I mean? For the world.
I feel like, we've seen a lot of podcasts and we think that
we can do better.
Yes. Oh, speaking to the mic, babe.
Can I move this? Yeah. Is that okay? Yeah. Is it blocking my face though? No. Okay, good.
Do you look good? Yeah. Thanks. But anyway, so basically, who are we? What is this?
So guys,
what are we doing?
Like I said from the beginning, this is Babes on Tape. I'm Ola. You are?
Unity. We've been friends for like 20 years now.
Yeah.
Since primary
20 years.
school.
It's going to be 20 years next year.
That's crazy.
We've been friends since we were 4.
I've known you almost as long as I've known my parents.
And how's life been with that?
It's been up and down. You're actually, I know I love you, but she's a lot to handle. That's all I'm
Do you know what?
saying.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I say this all the time. If I was friends with someone like me, I wouldn't be able to be friends with someone like me.
She's a lot to handle. She's schizophrenic. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You don't talk about my problems. This is the first episode. You can't tell them what's going on.
That was supposed to come out episode 5. Sorry. But yeah.
So guys, we're going to talk about our background. Do you want to start?
No, you start.
Okay. So we're both from Kerry.
If you don't, what accent was that? Okay, so we're both from Kerry. I want to do the accent for them.
Should we?
Yeah.
Right, so we're from Kerry, you know what I mean?
Sure, look
and we'd
here.
be telling the lads, that we're from Kerry. And everyone, especially here in Dublin, they'd be like, I haven't heard about that place now before.
Sure, are there black people in Kerry? They say. Sure, you're the only black person in Kerry, I tell you.
And you know something, yeah? This is actually to all you Dublin people. You guys are so ignorant when it comes to other people that are from outside Dublin. Why? It makes no sense because you guys are not that great. This place smells like shit. So I don't understand why you guys have so much confidence when it comes to being from Dublin. That's just me personally. Because if you came to Kerry, you wouldn't want to leave. Don't ask why we left though.
Don't ask why we left. I won't lie, yeah. If you're coming to Kerry, you're coming for the scenery. Absolutely.
Great place.
What else is there than the mountains? We have a shopping centre. We have a Wi-Fi.
No, Kerry's actually a really nice place, guys. And I feel like we're actually going to end up doing we talked about this, we're going to do a podcast one day in Kerry. Just a nice vlogging podcast. And you guys will understand it. Because I feel like there's so much more to the world in Dublin. Or well, to Ireland anyways in Dublin. And especially you people that are very Dublin orientated. Yeah. You tend to forget that there's other things and people that exist.
100%. You guys need to leave Dublin and see what the world has to offer. Because honestly, Kerry has some good gems. I mean, it produced us. And we're...
that's enough.
That's enough, bro.
What I mean?
That's enough, bro.
I feel like that.
But yeah, but what was it like growing up in Kerry, bro?
Growing up in Kerry, I feel like from my experience, because I was very I was friends with everyone, but I also always kept to myself, you get me? I wasn't really out there. I feel like you were more out there.
I was a white girl.
She was out.
I thought I was a white girl.
Drinking with them in the fields at 13 years of age.
Bro.
I was in my room talking to my pet spiders. Two different things. And it made us a weird state, but
No, I think leaving has definitely, I've grown a lot as a person. Obviously I appreciate that I was raised in such a beautiful place, met lovely people, but definitely had to leave that place to grow. I was frolicking in rivers and going through fields, bro, and chasing cows. I'm not even capping. I'm not lying. That's what when I was 12, 13, that's what we were doing for fun. We were chasing cows in the fields next to our houses.
Growing up in Kerry, everyone says that Ireland is very small-minded. Mm-hmm. I agree, but I feel like we're slowly getting out of that. But in Kerry, smallest of minds in the world. I remember because I dress how I want to dress. You know, I'll wear what I want to wear, that kind of thing. And I remember one day I wore this really nice outfit. Do you remember when I had like white braids and it was like this red crop top?
Yeah.
And, like, it was a nice fit.
It was nice.
I was about to walk out of the house and my brother goes, you know you can't walk around here wearing that. And it was the most basic, nicest fit ever. And I was just like, people, what's going on here? Like, and a lot of people had so much shit to say and talk, and like they wouldn't, like niggas or guys wouldn't go for us, this, that, and the other. But as soon as we left Kerry, it's like I have one of you are gonna watch this, yeah. There was one guy from Kerry who used to bully me, right?
You know who you are.
And then you're now in my DMs. I blocked him though because he goes, I'm not gonna lie, I really want you to sit on my face.
You know who you are.
That doesn't run here.
You know who you are. Don't let us bait you out right here.
Josh should say his name.
I feel like it's the same guy. I feel like it's the same guy. Whisper in my ear. Who? Is it him? Bro, he did the same thing to me.
Yeah, okay, see?
He did the same thing to me.
That's a bit embarrassing, but like, you know what, we're not going to talk about that. We're not really trying to
bait out names right now. As I said, episode 5, come back if you want the names.
No, if you want to beat me, come and beat me.
No, let me tell you something right now. If you are sensitive, this is not the podcast for you. If you are sensitive, turn this shit off and just watch Friends.
So sorry. I was gonna another podcast.
Don't. If this is not the podcast, turn this off and listen to Where's Your Head At podcast.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Hey, people. We'll be on that soon.
Yeah, but I thought it was white. I used to go around.
She used to be a snow bunny, guys.
First of all, I'm black, so
like,
how can I be a snow bunny?
You get what I'm trying to say.
I was more so like an Oreo, Malteser, a coconut, some may say. But I used to like definitely... I've grown out of that completely, but I used to definitely like, obviously, most of my friends were Caucasian, and I wanted to be Caucasian. I used to wear Uggs.
Not me, though. No, I don't hate white people, but I just don't get along with them for some reason.
I mean, they make me a little bit uncomfortable now, but back in the day, I really...
Why is that, though?
Why is that? I don't know.
Why do you get comfortable now, but you were so comfortable with them, like, a few years back?
I feel like...
I've wondered that, you know.
I feel like I wasn't comfortable with them. I think I was trying to fit in. I think I was definitely trying to fit in.
You know, that's why I think I wouldn't hang out. Like, the only time you'd see me with them was in school. But I remember, like, I'd be invited to come out with them.
Yeah, and you never would go.
I would just stay at home, because I just knew, like, they just weren't for me. Like, and it's just, like, I just feel like my personality and who I am as a person, I'm very filtered. I'll see what I say. So it's like, I'm really not going to pretend to be around young niggas if I'm not really feeling
That's really true, because I feel like once I stopped, because obviously I have my own thoughts, I'm a very individualistic person, but once I stopped, like, let's say hanging out with them and all of that, I feel like I finally was allowed to think freely. Like, remember, like, sometimes they would say something that out of pocket, and you'd be like, you would be afraid to, like, call it out.
You know what's so weird? I feel like that's why me and you weren't as close back then.
I think
because
so.
You were really close to the whites. I wasn't.
That's true.
So I let you have your time with them, innit? I let you have your time with them.
And then God called me to come back home.
I told you. And that's so true, actually, because I remember there was a situation, actually, with... Were you able to beat that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Remember, she said or did something so racist, and you talked to me about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like, why you... And you'd be like, oh, but I think... I was like, no.
You know... No, looking back, I'm just like, or remember, there was this one boy in school who would openly just say the N-word.
And we'd be like, oh, yeah.
Che, try that today. I will bust your fucking kneecaps.
That's why God hasn't put us in a situation where a person said that to us, because we know we'd kill them.
We'd kill you.
I will actually bite your hair off, because like,
Try it. I dare you. Try it.
So how do you think you've grown now since you left Kerry?
Oh, I've grown. I think maybe I was at like 2% growth.
What would you say you are now?
202%. 202%. Okay. I think my time in Limerick as well helped me, because obviously after leaving Sarah, I was like, I wanted to get out of Kerry. I wanted to be with other black people, and then I was in UL, and then it was just more white people. And I was really, like, my mental health was really, really bad.
There was a lot of black people in UL, though.
No, there was, like, 5. There was, like, 10. ACS was, like, full of, like, 12 people.
Wow.
Bro, on a campus of like 20,000 people, there's 12 people in the ACS.
But I feel like there were a lot of black people, but they were just scared to come into ACS. So I feel like it's like that for a while.
It definitely wasn't. It was more so like, you know, the way I was in like secondary school where I catered to, I guess, being
like,
one of the...
that's the reason you left UL?
Oh, 100%, 100%. It was just too familiar to home, and it was just too... Nobody was really like being themselves. Like I had a group of friends that were themselves, but we don't talk about them now because they're crazy. But but definitely like it's just a thing where there wasn't much diversity. Like there were international students, of course.
And if you were different or you did something different, people would look at you like so weird.
Kind of.
Like, why?
100%.
I feel like that was the reason I just stuck to myself, because I was like, I know I'm crazy, like you say, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know that was one of the reasons why I just be on my ones for a lot of it, because I know that like I would constantly be judged for how I act and what I do, because you get what I mean? Like,
because you're crazy.
And to be honest.
But were you crazy or were you just yourself? You weren't crazy. You were just yourself.
I actually love you for that, you know. Because like people actually made me think I was actually
you weren't crazy. You were just yourself.
But I was just who I am.
Exactly.
And it's not a cultural shock, but I feel like it's a shock to a lot of people now, and because like they didn't know us, and now we're ourselves more.
Exactly.
Very openly, like,
exactly.
Just not caring what
and we've learned that just being yourself attracts other people who just want to be themselves as well, and it's refreshing. It's very refreshing. There's other people like you out there, guys. Just be yourself. Don't try and cater to anybody or anything. Just be you.
It's so
live
cliche,
through your personality.
It's so true.
It's really, really.
And I feel like it's made me way more happier now.
100%.
Because like in the past few years, like I've obviously been myself, but I've been myself around people that I'm close with, or people that I'm more comfortable around with. And like a good example would be like, let's say if I'm with someone I've never met for the first time, like I'm very shy and awkward. Like I'm a completely shy and awkward person, but no one would think that because of how I like portray myself on social media and this and that. But then again, I'm literally talking to a camera, and plus I'm around like my niggas, like, so obviously I'm 100% gonna be myself. And I feel like back in the past I could never do that, but now like I'm just so unapologetically myself, and it's made me so happy. And like it did like mess up a few relationships, like me and my, you know,
the crayon eater.
No, not even that.
The one that looked like he ate crayons.
Not even him.
Not him.
I'm talking about my mom.
Oh!
Because my mom created an image in her head of what I would be like, or what I would turn out like. Guys.
Both our moms did.
She found about my tattoos. She found about this and the other. It was sour, but I was like, look, mom, this is the happiest I've been in such a long time, and like you're gonna accept her, or you're not. Now she's okay with it. You know?
I feel like, you know, you just have to get to that age where you have to tell your parents that, nah, I'm doing me. I don't like it or you don't. And at the end of the day, most of them, they don't want the relationship to go. So they're gonna like what you're doing regardless. I
promise you guys, right? If you're thinking of getting a tattoo of a person, get it, right?
Do it.
Forgiveness is easier to ask them for permission. I'm telling you now.
Forgiveness
because, like,
is
if
easier.
you ask mom for a tattoo, she's gonna be like, no. But then if you get it and she sees it, she'll shout for a day, okay, a month, maybe a year, but she's always gonna be your mom.
She's not gonna kill you. She's not gonna kill you over a tattoo.
Man,
do whatever.
It's your body.
Also, what's it? Follow your dreams, bro.
First year, I knew I didn't want to do college. Like, I already knew it, but I was like, let me just do it for my mom. 3 years down the line, she was getting too hard for me, and I was such in a bad mental place. For like the past 2-3 years, and it was just like this year even, when I just decided, like, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm actually gonna do what I want to do and what makes me happy, and fuck everybody else. And like, obviously, it didn't. Wait, can we actually curse? Are we gonna curse on this?
This is not for 12-year-olds. If you don't like cursing, don't listen. As I said, listen to
along.
Where's Your Head At podcast if you don't like cursing. Okay?
Fair.
Come.
So obviously I was in college and I was doing biotechnology. I love science. See, thing is, I don't like college because it just makes me feel stupid, but I like knowledge and I like learning. Like, I'm constantly reading, I'm constantly researching this, and or like, I do like to be educated. But I feel like there's so many ways for you to be educated. Do you get me?
100%. 100%.
Here, working corporate jobs, 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
Good money.
Don't ask us what we do on the weekends.
Living our life. What do we
work more.
Do we do on the weekends? Do you know, I've actually deeped it. Because we work, Friday to Saturday, sometimes Friday to Sunday.
Yeah.
For events and stuff. And it's so much more work than working in corporate. Like, because in corporate, like, I work from home, so I can sleep while I'm in a meeting, so it's calm, you know what I mean?
I don't work from home, so I have to go into the office.
But with working in events...
Bro, I'm on my feet. Bro, you saw me yesterday. in the zone. People think like it's such an easy, you just party. Let me tell you right now, yeah, the people who make the parties happen, yeah, they're stressed. They're not.
24/7.
They are not partying. They are not partying. I felt so bad yesterday to some of the people that were working. I was like, get your head in the game. Like, get your head in the game. And I felt like such a bitch. But like, you got to do what you got to do.
That's why people think we're like party animals. Because deep in, I'm not going to post myself, unless you're my parents, sorry, but I'm not going to post myself at working my 9 to 5 because that's boring as fuck. Like,
the hell?
I'm not going to post that. Of course, I'm going to post, because I believe, right, in work hard, play harder. Because, like, we shouldn't, because we're only going to be alive for however many years on this earth. And working every single day and not enjoying the money you're making or not enjoying your time being alive, like, especially when we're young as well, why not? And when I say enjoy when you're young, I don't mean like fucking around. I mean like actually do things that are meaningful and
new experiences,
like,
traveling.
I've literally experienced so many things with you and my best friends, and it's like we talk about it every single day. We're like, who would have thought we'd be here? Like, because we're such in good places. We're doing things that we wouldn't have. Like, if 16-year-old Ola,
bro,
saw me today, she'd actually pass out,
bro.
Because it's actually insane when you actually deep it.
Looking back, 15-year-old Unity, she's looking back at 23-year-old Unity, and she's saying, "Wow, you're doing your thing. You're doing your thing, and you're not letting anything stop you."
And it shouldn't matter what other people have to say, because like we're known as party girls. I would be so honest with you. If I'm not working for an event, I'm in my bed 24/7. I do like a good party, and I do like to have fun.
You're just lying. You're lying. I can see you looking at me. You're lying.
I'm lying.
You're lying. Where were we on Thursday, bro?
That was different though. I haven't seen my cousin in a few months. Like, so she invited us. That was completely different, guys. Don't mind her. What I'm saying is, like, we're not talking about things that happened recently, okay? I'm like I said, I'm a great believer of work hard, party harder. And something I'm trying to adapt in my day-to-day life is, working Monday to Friday is so boring sometimes. Mm-hmm. And I try and fit something in the middle of the week just to keep the week going. Because it's like, just to give you a bit of like va-va-voom, something exciting to do. So why is it every weekend that we must wait till then have fun? It just makes no sense to me. And plus, more times in the weekends we're working anyways. So when we went to my cousin's for a games night, guys, it wasn't a games night, bro. That was to be.
It was an ambush.
That's completely different. Don't know if you see this yet. Whatever you fed us that night was, she couldn't go to work the next morning.
Don't tell the people that, bro. I said I was sick.
Yeah, well, you were.
I was sick as well, though, but I was hungover as well, but I'm sick still. Yeah.
You didn't say that. What we did on Thursday, because you broke my speech, man. But listen, guys, the point I'm trying to make is this, right? Work hard, party harder. Don't care what people say. People think we're party animals. No, we're just posting what we want you to see.
I'm a party animal.
You don't see the hard work. You don't see the shit we're doing. You don't see the time and effort we're putting in. But it is fun being paid to party sometimes.
It is really...
It's great.
Yeah, it is fun. Great. Because, like, I don't know, you're like... I'm not being paid to party. I don't get the chance. Like, the rest do. But I don't really get a chance to party. Because, like, I have to...
run it.
Do you get me? But it's fun. I like the opportunities. I like the networking. I like the people who are involved in the process. It's fun. It is fun. It's definitely fun, but I'd say definitely think long and hard. It's not for the weak.
It's not easy.
Definitely not
like,
for the weak.
Talk about Opulent, like the girls that wanted to even join and stuff, and then they realized, because like a few girls in Opulent, they joined, and they thought it was a thing where they get paid. Obviously, you know what garden is, right?
Yeah.
And they thought they get paid to party, but they actually didn't deep that it was actual work that they had to do.
It's not hard work.
So we have to tell them, like,
it's not hard work. You literally just drop the bottles to the table. But I feel like a lot of people just think that, when I'm doing something like this, I can just take shots and party at the tables and like dance with the guys. No, you still have to do this, that, and the other.
And you can't even drink or do anything until
everything has been sorted. Until that's when, maybe I shouldn't be giving them a rundown into my business. I mean, it is what it is.
Who's gonna do like you anyways? Do you get me?
Who's gonna do like me? You're dead right. But yeah. What now?
I don't know. I feel like we actually talked about everything.
I feel like we were on the spot. I didn't even realize we were talking, bro. For that long.
This is how we be like in the room, like just
that's dead ass. Cause what is it? We wanted to do this for ages. We wanted to do this for ages because
I
we
would
used to.
literally look up memories from like 2 years ago when we first recorded it in Unity Shed.
Yeah, so basically back home in Kerry, I have this shed, like this big ass shed. It's kind of like an extension of the house, and we just came back. I think we went on a walk or something. We went on one of those nighttime walks. We went on a walk, yeah. And we came back and we were just talking about anything and everything. And then whenever we're together, we're just talking about anything and everything. And I feel like our minds are really warped. What update is that?
Question again. Would you talk to your parents without sex? But
Would you talk to your mom? Yeah, that was our first thing. Would you talk to your mom about sex? Personally, I don't care for my mom to know about my sex life, and I don't want to know about hers. Actually, one day I was at home. And everything was quite quiet, yeah. And I always just walk into my parents' room because, like, they're my parents.
Wait, can I just say one quick thing? Yeah, that was a video from like 2 years ago when we were just talking about having a podcast, in case they missed it. But
oh, yeah. But anyway, I always just walk into my parents' room because, like, what else could they be doing in there other than sleep?
What else could they be doing?
Sleeping and reading the Bible. That's what they're doing. And then I walked in and there was like a hump on the bed, like a mountain.
You walking on your bed,
bro.
What? No, what's that like? I'm so happy I've never experienced that in my life. Because my parents aren't together, but like, I'm so happy that my parents aren't together. Because if I walked in on my parents together, I'd actually just.
Bro, I walked in and there was a hump. As soon as I saw the hump, I was just like, this does not look normal. So
I'm just only ever accept that they've done it 3 times.
3 times. I was brought by a stork to the window. They didn't. I don't believe that.
Stop.
No, they didn't even realize that I came, that was there. So I walked in, saw that, and I walked back out, and I was just a bit traumatized. And in my head, I was like, nah, they were just sleeping. That's fine. And then what solidified it? My parents, yeah, they never take walks together. Tell me why I'm outside with my friends and my mom and dad. I do not walk together lovey-dovey, hand in hand. I have
so good. You went for a walk,
bro. Ever since then, I just knock on the door. I don't like wahala. I don't like trouble. I'm traumatized. I'm going through trauma. It's very traumatizing.
You even turn off. I'm
bro,
so sorry.
it was so hard. It was just a very difficult thing to ingest.
But answering that question, which is so crazy,
no, but
never talk to my mom about that.
No, my parents definitely. I think my parents found my normal pill. I'm not on the pill anymore. I'm not really out there doing that. But I think my parents, when I was in a relationship, my dad definitely saw my pills.
I remember my mom went through my stuff and she saw my pills as well. And she called me
I
was like, bro, chill. I was actually on it because I had a really bad period of cancer. I'm not on it anymore, mom, in case you see it. I haven't been on it now for how many years. But that doesn't matter. So, but like, walking on your parents, like, so scary. But I never had to experience that, so I'm not traumatized.
I definitely am a bit still. Lock your parents, if you're watching this, lock your doors. Especially, no, first of all, why are you doing it with your kids in the house?
I mean, that's how they made you anyways, like, so why should it matter? So you think when you have kids, you're married, all that stuff, you're not gonna do it?
I think I'm gonna send them on sleepovers.
No, I don't think I let my kids have
Imagine
sleepovers.
one of your kids just go, Mom.
I don't let my kids have sleepovers. I understand why African parents don't let their kids go on sleepovers.
I understand that as well. But I send them on sleepovers like their uncle's house. Do you get me?
Like,
maybe, or at nighttime when they're all asleep, not in the middle of the day.
Okay, we live together, we have housemates right now, we're all asleep. You've never been woken up by someone having sex?
Nope.
In the house?
Nope.
What? We're not just talking about it a few days ago to her.
No, but I was already awake. I was in the bathroom and all I could hear were...
Well, I've been woken up a couple of times. If you see this, you know what I'm talking about.
Take it easy, babe. Take it easy.
Hard. There's 2 couples in the house, so 2.
But the other couple are not that loud. Are they? I ain't hear shit. Maybe I'm a heavy sleeper.
Guess we'll never know.
Or maybe I'm not listening out for that.
Guess we'll never know.
You dirty scumbag whore.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. I'm so drunk.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Four Loko is a crazy drink. Four Loko is a crazy drink. Four Loko, sponsor us. You're a crazily good drink. You see how I said Four Loko is a crazy drink? I didn't even think about that, but Loco means crazy. Four Loko is a crazy drink. Facts. Sponsor us, please. So yes, why do you keep checking your watch? Do you have somewhere to be?
No. Well, I'm just like, do you know what, yeah? This is me being real right now. I'm so nervous. That's why I keep drinking. But it's them ones where after this first episode, it's going to be different. Do you get me? Like, not that it's going to be different. It's still going to be the same vibe, but it's going to be like, I'll be less nervous. I feel like this is like how I am when I meet people for the first time. I'm really shy and timid. And then after I've met you the second time, which would be like the second episode, it'll be easier and calmer. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. You know, we're just two girls trying to get
Shout
to know
out
you
to
guys.
Sada.
Seda.
Shout out to Seda Studios.
Seda Studios.
Recording us, doing our thing here.
Giving us the lighting, you know. Obviously, gave us the lighting to look super good. You know, look at the plants in the background. It's giving nature. Yeah. I love it. Period. Edit that out.
We don't talk like that. Please edit that out. Girls to think that. And besides, we'll be getting them period per girls listen to this podcast. Like, that's not it. I'm so sorry.
Period. Actually, what do you think of period per?
Okay, do you know what, yeah? I'm going to be so real with you people. That's not proper English. Period per, okay, period is English, but the way you guys misuse that word is actually very irritating, like, because, and per, what does per mean? Like, what does it, like, it makes me cringe so much, and I try so hard, because I always see news like, oh yeah, when guys are talking about their ex, like, oh yeah, when girls talk like that, people, mom was like, yeah, fuck it, like, you shouldn't really care how a girl is talking, this, that, and the other, and I'm always for the girls, yeah, but this is me being so honest, why? It just makes does it make sense to you?
Personally, no, but you know I don't understand slang anyway. Bro, I used to use cha, say, hey, cha. What's up, cha? I don't understand slang, and I'm not trying to change that. I don't care.
No, of course, like,
Be yourself.
do speak with a lot of slang, but the slang I speak has sense, like, I'll be like, oh, wagwan, but I wouldn't be like, oh my god, I'll be like, oh my god, you look great, well done, girl, but I wouldn't be like, oh my god, you look great, period, because that doesn't even make sense to me. It just doesn't, like, I'm so sorry, but you know what, just because I don't like it doesn't mean you shouldn't talk like that, because I'm friends with a lot of people that talk like that.
No, she's wrong. She's wrong.
I am friends with people that talk like that.
No, I know you're friends with, but only because she doesn't like it means you two, you shouldn't like it. Don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. I feel like everyone wants to be Jada Wada.
That's very true. Especially in this BBL community, influencer community that we're going through right now.
Should I get a BBL?
It's a real pandemic. I'm not going to answer that question. It's a real pandemic that we're all going through here. I feel like everyone's really trying to be the same. So let's go back on our first point. Be yourself. I feel like everybody's just copying each other, and this reminds me of the conversation we had in the kitchen the other day. Yeah, be yourself.
Be you.
Remember the conversation we had in there?
Oh, about the yeah.
You know, like,
should we say it? Oh, should we say
it? Is it weird if we keep doing that actually?
That was actually quite cool.
That when we're like, okay.
Oh, you think we're cool?
Because the thing is, yeah, I'll be so rude with you. We have so many things we want to talk about, but we want to like save them. Because me and you can sit down right now for 5 hours and talk about everything. And we don't want to do that.
But we'll always have something to say the next time as well. Get me?
That's true. How was this weekend actually? Let's talk about this weekend.
How was this weekend?
This is another reason why people think we are party animals.
Do you know, like, the weekend is only halfway, like...
Shit.
Started yesterday,
it's actually only Saturday. Guys, our weekend started yesterday at exactly... Right after our 9 to 5, we had to make our way to Galway for an event. It was great. And it was the first... Shout out to Mayfair. It was the first Mayfair event.
Shout out DJ Ahmed. We love you.
Brother for life. It was the first Mayfair event in Galway. Mm-hmm. And to my surprise, it was actually very good. I had a great time because obviously I don't
know why she's saying to her surprise. She knows that them events is the best events. Yeah.
Because for our first time, I was shocked. I was like, yo, this is like the first one here.
See, I've never ever been out in Galway, and my first time out in Galway was...
I've been out in Galway twice, and it was the worst experience of my life.
Why? What happened? What happened?
You know, the first thing that happened, someone spiked my drink. I was puking out fucking black. If it wasn't for my friend, I don't know what it is with y'all niggas and like getting with girls that are sloppy drunk. What does that do for you? Like, how do you even get hard from that? Do you know
What if she vomits on you?
Like, my ex would never get with me if I was too drunk, and I love that because it was like, why? Like, ew. And like,
what?
how are you
Like,
hard
what's attractive
from a
about
girl
that?
That's sloppy drunk. She can't even see straight.
What's attractive
you niggas
about
that?
that?
Be getting with girls and doing that purposely. I got punished every single one of you.
Punish,
I don't care.
turn that fire. You. Yeah.
But my third experience, you see what they say, third time's the charm. My third experience yesterday was absolutely amazing. I had such a great time. And it was vibes. Everybody, like, everyone was on the same way. I feel like at the start, though, it did take a while to, like, you know, pick up. But it was great. There's going to be more Mayfair events happening in Galway soon, guys.
Keep your eyes peeled. Yeah? Keep your ears to the ground.
I'm trying so hard to keep my eyes open. So, guys, that was the first episode of Babes and Tape. It was a bit all over the place.
All over the place is good, no?
I feel like that's what's going to make us stand out and be more authentic, because we're actually a mess when you think about it. We are, I think, like, the best I describe myself is like
An organized mess.
an organized mess. And I feel like that's our dynamic, because we actually are.
Bro, we're all over the place.
Completely, like, no rest.
No rest for the wicked. Would you consider us wicked?
I'm a wicked person. I'll be so honest with you. I am a wicked person. Compared to all of my friends, I'm the bitchest. I am the most wickedest. It is what it is like. And you know why I'm like that? I was not like this. I've been through it. And I feel like nice people win last. I'm going to be so honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, obviously it's great. Having a good heart is great and everything,
I have
but
a great heart.
you just have to be vigilant. There's a lot of
I'm
people.
not stupid. A lot of people want to take advantage of
advantage.
you, walk all over you, use you for this and the other, and no.
Know your worth,
We might look...
right? Know
Actually,
your
I don't
worth.
look stupid. I don't think we might look stupid and dumb. We actually don't.
I was going to
look
say,
stupid and
who
dumb.
looks stupid?
Like,
Bro,
some
I'm
people just like to take the piss out of us and think this and the other. No, 'cause you actually don't know who you're talking to.
talking to
I was
two
laughing.
very intelligent girls.
Extremely.
Women.
We might be dropouts, but... So, guys, thanks for watching.
Subscribe. Follow. Like.
Bye. Oh,
Thanks.
you can come back. Babes on tape.
Wait, let's do the singing. Babes